All right, we're going to try this again because I just went live and I was live for like an hour and a half. Hey, Dawn. I was live for an hour and a half and there were like almost no comments. So I'm hoping that video looks good. What is this? I hope the video looks okay. An hour and a half. And I didn't hear anybody. I didn't see anybody. I couldn't see anything. Couldn't hear anything. Couldn't nothing. So, hey, Nicole. You can see and hear me? Girl, it's weird. If I don't have any feedback, I feel like I'm talking to myself. And I couldn't see anything. Good morning. Okay, so I got the Hermit. So I think we are supposed to start with Homeboy. The guy who committed treason. I think so. And it's interesting. I did my first Substack live too, and nobody was responding over there. It was like 2 people watching me. I was like, say something. But my power, what is that? My power had blinked on and off. Hey, Karkia. I couldn't see anybody. And that's a trigger point for me when it comes to lives. Like, to be talking to myself. That's such a huge trigger point. Bothered me. Okay. Hey, Donna. All right, so we're going to get back into this reading, but first of all, I like my eyebrows. I'm going to take these off. But, oh my God, that was so, it was agitating. I'm sorry. When I say I get triggered from that. That's a whole bunch of trigger. That's a whole bunch of trigger. Okay, so we're going to do that, but charge. I did that for an hour and a half, didn't hear nothing. What can I say except you're welcome? Yeah, it was wild. Hopefully the message for the 2026 also came through. I gotta go look back and see if it recorded at least, because that was a very interesting message. So I'm gonna look at it real quick and see if it did. Ooh. 1 second. Let's see if she will do that for me. Okay. Sorry, I was looking at something. Okay. I was trying to put the, what do you call it? The eyebrow thing. So I was looking for it. I'm such a consumer. Because it's like I have to go find it because I have like hundreds of things in my showcase. So all these are wish lists. I want this, I want this, I want this, and I want that. Okay, yes, I'm going to put a charger on right now. Hold on. Jeez Louise, people. Okay, so give me your thoughts on what we were just talking about. I don't even know what extra questions y'all had. So if you thought I was ignoring you, I wasn't. I just could not hear. Couldn't see anything. It literally got frozen on. How's my device heating up? Wait a second. My device isn't even heating up. What are you talking about? Okay. I will switch to the other device if I have to, but why is this heating up? Let me put a fan behind it just in case. That means I'm gonna switch y'all's location, put you in your normal spot. Well, that sucks because if I charge you, well, I mean, I went live on Substack for the first time, so I'm like, yay. How do my downloads come? I don't know, child. Sometimes I'm talking, and then all of a sudden it's like, I really feel like freaking, what's the girl name? That's So Raven? Because I'll be talking, and I notice I say be a lot now that I stopped being a teacher. So yeah, I'll be talking, and all of a sudden I just go, what? What am I seeing? So that's like, it's weird. That's just how it works for me. There's so much I got to work on, but that's definitely one of my triggers. It's just talking to the ether, like having people there and then like them not saying anything. It's such a trigger to me. Oi, where's my fan? Might make too much noise though, but I don't want my phone to overheat. Wait, did I not charge this one? Of course I didn't. He is a sauna, so he sleeps with my fan. And it overheated. I mean, it killed my fan. I have one of those handheld fans, but I think my kids have it. It doesn't feel like it's overheating though. Maybe I'll take it out the case. It's in one of those plastic cases, so maybe I'll do that. In the meanwhile, let me go ahead and get this charging. Oh, it's in the computer. So I'll just charge this real quick, and then hopefully, because the battery is red, so I might lose y'all if I don't charge you. Can I plug it in and play it? Oh, I can. Ouch. Okay. I hope it's not going to be too loud. All right. I want to see what you saw already. I don't necessarily think it's like a talent though, honestly. I think it's just more of a gift. Okay, it's not too loud. All right, it's hitting the back of the phone. I don't think of it as a talent. I really don't. Maybe if I don't know, maybe if I worked hard at it or something, as opposed to just being born like this, maybe it'll be a talent. I didn't see anything. Hold on. Did that just happen? Did someone just do it? Who did the yes, no? If you just did the yes, well, I guess it did just happen, but I don't know if you did it on the other one because I couldn't see anything. Who just got the glasses? Yeah, bubble tea. It's definitely. I mean, luckily I don't see dead people. I mean, well, let me not say I don't, because lately I've had some trying to manifest themselves, but I don't really see dead people. I can hear them. That's not much of a curse, really, because I know I'm not schizophrenic. But I guess like if it was another time, maybe like 50 years ago, people might think I was schizophrenic. I often say the difference between a schizophrenic and an author is a pen. So as long as I'm writing, I'm not crazy. Okay, I think y'all could see me. It's just I could not see y'all. I was like, where are my girls at? It looks like it all went through. Okay, so I'll just download this and post that. Yeah, I appreciate it. Let me get this off my eyebrows though. But it looks good. I really like this one. This is my favorite one. Okay, so somebody asked for a yes, no question. You feel. Oh, okay. So Donna, what question do you have? I don't have nails, so I have to do it that way. Look, and there's no hair in there. For people to be like, it rips my hair out. Well, if you notice, I didn't like rip it off. I kind of scratched it off. Will you get what your mom promised? Okay. Hold on. I gotta sit in energy real quick. Because that took me out. Like, feeling like I'm all alone. There's nobody here beside me. Oh my God, it's falling in my eye. Yep, Candy. Because I have another hour. I couldn't see nothing y'all was saying, girl. I couldn't see nothing. I remember saying, hi, Candy. That was about it. I think there was something I responded back to, and that was the last thing. And I think that must have been like before I even brought out Nick's. The power went out twice, but it was one of those blinks. So the first time I couldn't go live. And then the second time was, I think, when I hit live already. But I guess it never came back. I mean, well, I guess it stayed on cell phone power. I don't know. And I guess I should go back to Substack, but I don't feel like it because then I have to put them up there. And I really don't feel like it until I can figure out what I want my setup to look like. I don't know what I'm scratching. I'm like, what? I guess I did. You see that little darker spot? I overdid it and I didn't clean it off. That's all right. I can get that off with a little oil. Hey, Leah. What's up, girl? I hope you had a good rest. I let y'all sleep today. I lied. I overslept. I would have kept y'all up. Okay. Good morning. All right, we're back. I gotta lift you up though. This is too low. But hopefully the fan will still hit you. Okay. Yeah, the power went out a little bit. God, it smells like they're burning a candle. I hate the candles they burn. This is why I like to do it at night, because it's just me and the world is quiet. But now it's like busy. And now I smell perfume and roses. And I hate roses. I hate the smell of them. They're so disgusting. You were given a second? What do you mean you were given a second after you sent your heart me? Oh, yeah. I think you were like literally the last person I saw. Candy's name was last on the thing, but like I think you were the last person I like actually spoke to. All right. Okay, so let me get into this thing. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Thank you, Chad. These eyebrows are courtesy of, I don't know how to pronounce that, but it is a peel off eyebrow cream. I don't know. I just feel like making videos when I have darker eyebrows now. Like you have to start paying attention to what makes you feel good. Hello, partner. Oop, wrong accent. Howdy, partner. Morning, Ladybug. All right, so I'm going to get to Donna's question. I got to get back into the energy. You see how much brighter it is in here? I only want it to be too bright. The sun is coming out, so now you can see like a sun haze. I miss my darkness. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Darkness and perfume. Thank you, Nicole. Oh wow, you're retiring like mid-year? Okay, sweet. Listen, we went to my daughter's open house in like September or something, or August. I forgot when they went. The art teacher didn't let on at all. She was gone a week later. I was like, lady, I almost bought these supplies. So now my daughter says they have a class called critical thinking. I'm like, okay. I smell perfume. I hate the smell of perfume so much. Like, it's really messing with me now. It gives me a headache. All right. I don't think I missed any comments. So, okay. Yeah. Did you guys catch the 2026 message that I received? God. Okay. I gotta take Advil. Like, the headache is immediate. I hate perfume. Hate it, hate it, hate it. Oh. See, now it's just too many senses. So I get triggered. Not emotionally triggered, but like headache trigger. Okay, well, at least it'll be a shorter live. It's only an hour and a half. Not the message itself. It was weird because I did not get I don't like to say my guides. I don't know who they are. Like, honestly, I have like a lot of, I know I have a guide because I remember seeing this guide in a dream. And then I have like my angels, like my grandmother and stuff. But then I've also had conversations with like archangels and stuff of that nature, which is weird. It's like, I don't want to say spirit either because spirit feels more like a personal energy, or maybe they are spirits. I just don't like defining things the way other people define. Oh, okay, so I gave you. Ooh, okay. See, I don't even know if this is prepping. Hold on, cancel the download. Download. Okay, I guess because I just canceled, it's going to take a little longer to prep because I guess, I don't know. I have no idea. My senses. All right. It should be cooled off now because I'm freezing. Okay, Leah. Okay, you get me. Because I'm like, see, I don't know how y'all are actually defining it because it's not my I don't think we have the same definition. You know, like that kind of thing. Okay. Well, Donna, get. All right, let's start with the yes/no question. Card. I hate perfume. When I tell you my sister and I cannot be any different. We are so opposite. Hey, Janice. I'm lighter. She's darker. I'm taller. She's shorter. I'm tomboyish. She's ultra girly. Like, I don't care about hair. She don't even want you touching her hair. Because I can feel it cracking. What? She, like, is the life of the party. I observe the party. We are so different. And she bathes in perfume. And I don't. You're an atheist, but agnostic. Yeah. See, I call myself a spiritual Christian. That's how I've always defined it. That's how I've always defined it. So, is this hers though? Okay, I'm not asking for a personal message right now. Okay, well, personal message I got was trust myself. All right, just so that y'all know. Okay, Donna's. What she get with her mother? What are you trying to show me? Okay. The other reason I know I'm ADHD, I already got the ADHD diagnosis. The autism one's harder when you're an adult. But I'm very distracted right now, and not because of the ADHD, but because of the senses. The fan, the lights, the crackling of the electricity, the perfume, everything is driving me crazy. So, hold on, let me cut the fan off. At least that's the thing I can control. Whew! I love that little fan, but good God Almighty. Hold on, can I get one? Yay! I feel better immediately. I know I might be a little fuzzy, but no fuzzier than your president. I can't wait to stop talking about him. But it feels like some of us have to counter the conversation. They are, but they're two wolves. And it's nuts. It's like when the mind is ready, the body's like, eh. And when the body is ready, the mind is like, But when they're both ready, it's usually for the wrong thing. That's when I hyper focus on stuff I'm not supposed to be doing. All right, Donna's mother. Wait, what were you trying to show me, though? I wish I can plug my nose. It's bothering me. Because it's like every time I get to see it and I go to take a breath to calm myself, it's like, ugh. I don't know what I'm being shown. I don't know if it's a paper. It's like I can't focus on it. I can't take deep breaths. Okay. When I see yellow flowers, daisies. Daisies? I don't know, flowers. Yellow flowers. Sunflowers. Rings. I can't focus on it. I don't know. They're not white daisies, they're yellow. Yellow flowers. Not quite sunflowers because they don't have that big old center. I don't know flowers. Okay. Donna get what her mother promised her. What did she promise her? Isn't it like a will, a land, a deed? What are you showing me? What is it? Okay, it is? Okay. I'm like, I see paper. Okay. All right. So is Donna going to get that? Will her mother get that? Will she get what her mom promised her? Is that it? It's saying no. What does that mean, though? Why? Let me double check. Will Donna get what her mother promised her? Will Donna get... Okay, that's yes, but stay centered. All right, help me out. I think I'm getting confused. Okay. I'm going to use these cards. This is the intention. I am going to be looking for the yes, no on these cards. Is Donna going to get what her mother promised her? Will Donna get what her mother promised her? Let's do a 2-card situation because I need the answer. So the first one would be the yes, no situation, and then the second card to tell me why. Not at first. Okay, that makes sense now. Okay, so that first one has said no, and don't be afraid of the answer. And then the second one said yes, but stay centered. And so the yes, no part of this card that came out was the Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, that makes sense because there's a manipulative woman. That makes sense. All right, so Queen of Cups, this is a no card. And it's someone like in an authority right now. And so I got it though in reverse. So reverse is telling me that it is a no, but there's a possibility of yes. And so the no aspect, the reverse aspect of this is somebody who is unstable, emotionally unstable, emotional. Is it instability? I guess so. I don't know. So it's mood swings. It's kind of viperish. So it's a no, but it could be okay. I meant to show you the second card. Yeah. So it's gonna take hard work. And it'll take hard work. Keep pressing it if that is your desire. To keep pressing it. To keep filling out whatever documents you got to fill out, because pentacles are also documents. So if it's even a lawsuit or something, it's like fill out the documents, get it done. But the thing I didn't show you before, oh, that's interesting. So we got some more pentacles here on the bottom. And so we got the Mercenary Knight in reverse, and then we got the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. And again, this is the greed, stinginess, and this is the lack of progress here, the stagnation to it. So it's like one for each of you, I guess. But the thing I didn't show you, oh, he was right under here, right under the greedy sister, I guess. So moving in part, this is the card I saw. And this is the card that makes me go, okay, maybe yes, because there's backstabbing that happens, right, in the upright. However, it showed itself to me at the bottom as a reversal. So it's saying to me that there will be a light at the end of the tunnel. Let me charge. It is going to take work, okay? So it's if you want to. If you want to pursue it, you will be successful in the pursuing, okay? If you choose not to. Oh, okay, that's what you were asking. Yeah. Oh, girl, goosebumps. Yes. that's what I'm getting, is you could take it to court, you can fill out the documents, you can do what you need to do to deal with the instability here. That was the counter to it. That's the challenge to the sister. It also feels like, though, the other flip of that I was shown too is there was some kind of forgery that happened also. That's the other part I got to it, is there was some kind of forgery that also happened. I hope that makes sense too. Yeah. Oh, okay. Then and it all makes sense. So yes, you are allowed to take it to court. Just know it will be a battle, but you will emerge victorious. Shake, 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 Sonora. Shake it all the time. Okay. That song was also bothering me. Like, it was also like, I'm seeing the documents and then I just hear, work, 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 Sonora. Okay. All right, that makes sense. Okay. Let's get into why you want me to do him. All right, let's jump to it. I just saw a bald head penis man. Boulder Miller. Something is up with him. Woohoo! Oh, I know what I meant to ask next was about the dinner. I mean, I kind of did, but I didn't. You're welcome, babes. Work, 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 work you all the time. Okay. You know what? That song's part of Beetlejuice. And in Beetlejuice, they were trying to scare the girl out of the house that was rightfully hers. Yeah. Let's check. It's stuck in my head now. So yeah, they try to beat him out. Yeah. By the way, there is a quick coupon. Work, 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 Sonora. Work it all the time. Okay. Okay, so you show me Stephen. Show me Stephen. What do you want me to know about Stephen? What is foundationally going on? A little petulant child. He's not liking his options. But somebody's in hangman mode. Delay and stubbornness. I knew you went out. I smelled you. I hate having a super nose, y'all. Okay. I need to do a quick check real quick to see what time their appointment is. Okay. I need to do a quick check real quick to see what time their appointment is. One second. Okay, I'm back. Hey, AJ. All right, their appointment is at 11, so they're going to be out of here in half an hour. All right, what do you want me to know about Stephen? Why are you showing me Stephen? What do you want me to know about Stephen? Okay. Came right back. This time in the upright. They're gonna hang him out to dry. Wait a second. They're finna kick him out. Wait, who's finna do this? Child, the administration don't like his ass. What? He doesn't even have a ball to take to go play by himself because they got the ball. Oh, he's trying to make them play with him. They don't want to. Yo. Steven. You finna get thrown under the bus, my dude. He's finna get thrown under the bus. Why? What is happening? He's getting thrown under the bus. What is happening? I feel like people are shunning him. Like I see like backs turned to him and stuff. What is happening? They're going to say he did something. They're going to say he's the one who called it. And this one won't slide because this ain't no signal gate because the man ain't around no more. So there's nobody to save his ass. I told you, watch the way they move. They don't have a leader. Russell's going to throw him under. I just saw Russell's face. He's throwing him under. Okay, talk to me. What is going on with Steven? Okay. What? Send up. These? Yes. Okay. Don't tell me he's the first one to go to jail. Don't tell me he's going to be the first one to go to jail. I don't know how soon. Don't count me on that. But oh my God. Listen. All that work he did, all that trail he left. Oh my God. It's going to come back and bite him. And they're not going to stop when they pass go. This is fire. He's going to get burnt, scorched earth, burned. What? Because y'all, foundationally, these cards came out foundationally. Uh-oh. Are you still here? Are you still here? Let me know if you're still here. He went too far. I don't know what it is, but he went too far. Okay, good. Maybe, because girls, do y'all see what these cards are? And they came out together. I saw that blink. That's why I was trying to understand what the blink was about. I don't know. But these cards came out together, girls. Like, oh my God. So listen, first card out. Judgment. Okay. And it says not the predictable. It's so interesting though, because when I had my initial seal vision, he was the only one not being rounded up because he just happened to not be sitting down at the table. Like he was elsewhere. But now it's like he's suspect number one, so to speak, you know? Because what? Be accountable for your actions. And then, y'all, this came out. King of Fire. Now, I said I know Russell's throwing him under the bus. But Russell's having to answer to somebody. So who is he answering to? I don't think we ever discovered a King of Wands. So who in the world will he be answering to? Templar. Secret. Oh, girl, I'm getting chills up and down my spine. And this is a joint venture because these wings are red and that shirt is blue. So that's a joint venture. Somebody's going to blow the horn. Somebody's going to tell. They're throwing him under the bus. Because this card rounds out this foundation. So foundationally, our boy, he's who I would call Nosferatu. Because he looks like a vampire or something. Our boy is about to know what it's like to lose all power. And you know what? I love that for him. I love that for him. Oh, they definitely don't like each other. Hi, Latoya. They definitely don't like each other. Okay, so boom. Boom. Somebody been waiting on this forever, and they have the paper trail. They have the paper trail. They are going after. Look at that, 7, 8. They're going after. They got a paper trail. They finna get him. They are, girls, they've been waiting on this. What did you do? I don't know if I heard it on Libby or if I just heard it while I was writing. But it was like he's the one who called the strike or something. Because remember, all his stuff is irrational. Like the strike on like Nigeria or whatever it was on Christmas. No Jewish man cares about Christmas. No, he don't even care about being Jewish, to be honest. But he did something. Somebody's been. You know what I just heard? I just heard Susie. I literally just heard Susie. Susie's been taking notes like I got way back in March. Susie's been taking notes. Susie. And I hear it with such disdain. It's almost like I must have been hearing him or something. Talking about some Susie. Oh, yeah, baby. He's going to be back out. Back out. His little smug ass is going to be back out. Unfulfilled desires. And nobody likes you. Oh, yes, he has actually. Come to think of it, yes, he has. Because he's been the one posting on the thing. Listen, hold on. Oh my God, what was I going to tell you? I just heard some news today. I was like, I was just thinking about Smart, right? And I was like, I hope she does it because now's the time. And then I hear today that yesterday that they have filed, an appeal on the grounds that the e-office is corrupt and has intimidated the other people who are part of the court case to drop. That's why. That's the appeal. And I like those words. And I have a feeling, too, that the judge helped them figure out the words. Like when the judge kicked it out, in my energy spirit, kind of, sort of, I felt like wink, wink, take notes. You know? Like, first of all, they're like, when did Nanny Boo Boo get here? Like, he just popped up? I'm like, I'm still wondering about the missing plane. The one that we could track. Where did that go? And then why would he be there immediately after the Z-Man? And on top of that, he would be there the next day after Iran says, we at I declare with you and the other one. Like I said, we know Iran is about the money. Ooh, sweetheart. Baby, when I tell you, not only, and this is interesting because it's like, normally I'm like, oh, this is just your mind imprisonment. Nope, nope, nope. This is saying we're taking you basically to Alcatraz. Like, it's weird. It's like, because they had to get there by boat or whatever. So it's like, no, you are imprisoned. You cannot escape. We got you. Because this is a new beginning. So Steven's in trouble, babes. Steven's in trouble. Okay. So, is there anything challenging this Susie? Is there anything challenging it or challenging him? The messaging, the burden and the messaging. It's also going to be the burden of proof, right? But they got the proof though. So what else is it? It's going to, justice is slow, but this is a fire. So it's not going to be. Y'all, I really do think this is going to be one of the first dominoes. Susie. Because he was just way, way, way too extreme. Oh, man. What is that? Okay, so he's going to make some kind of mistake trying to shift something from one cup into the other cup. Oh, is he trying to run? I hope they didn't hit anybody. I hope they stopped in time. It sounded like they did. I didn't hear a smack. I didn't hear a scream. I didn't hear anything. This is why I do it at night. Like, you heard it, okay? Like, it's just too much happening. Yeah. Just as I was starting to see a picture. Yeah, it feels like he okay. Yep. He was gonna try to run. Okay. Because Caroline. He's no dummy. I mean, he is, but he's not. Caroline was a tip off. Crumble, crumble, crumble. Crumble, crumble. Crumble, crumble. Okay, what got us here? What happened in the past to get us here? Did I flip it? Yes, okay. What happened in the past to get us here? What happened in the past to get us here? What happened in the past to get us here? Duh. He thought he was a magician. Oh, shit. He thought he was a magician. And he's caused many deaths. And it's interesting. His policies and his message has broken the economy. So somebody has to pay for this. Oh, Tabitha, I just really got on this morning. Somebody has to pay for it. Because the Ollies are not happy. Like, his immigration policy has destroyed them. And then all this little war shit he's doing. Oh, yeah. They finna come with it. They bringing it down. They finna rain it down. I wouldn't be surprised if the tone of the Truth Social post changes. Because they're sending somebody for him. There's a mercenary. He's on a base. But for some reason, I got a feeling I wouldn't be surprised if somebody really does come for him. Yeah, girl. I slept until like 1:30 though. But I slept. I went to sleep. Well, I slept twice yesterday. It feels like somebody's coming for him. Because he's going to face the consequences. He's trying to abscond, but they're not. Because they know he's trying to abscond. They know he's trying to leave. But it's weird. Like, I'm looking at this card, and the first thing I heard was sit tight, though. Sit tight. Oh, shit. You gave me all this, baby. Sit tight. Because he has made things so hard for everyone in the money game, everything. Sit tight. He should have been gone. So that's the part that delayed the inevitable. He should have been gone. He should have been gone the moment he started this fall. Whew, that's a lot. That's a lot for the past. That's a lot for the past. He should have been gone. But you know, everybody made a decision to keep the pretense up. Hold on, what did you just say? Timeline shift. It's interesting. That's in my 2026 messaging. And it's like, you're literally the last timeline to get this right. Like, we're waiting on you. Okay, hold on. So what's the current energy? How is he feeling right now? What's his current energy? Ooh, what was that? Do I take that? Okay, that's one. Interesting. He's not feeling like the Queen of Cups right now. He's feeling like the Page of Cups. I like the night shift. I can do it. Oh, maybe when they get to DC, ooh, the energy they're going to be bringing. Because, you know, the crows are loud. How else is he feeling? He's feeling lack of direction. He's feeling blocked. I just see him scrambling, trying to get his purse together, basically. Is this? Yes, okay. So he's trying to avoid the conflict. Like I said, I see him trying to get his purse together. Like, and he's trying to do it sneaky. Like, are they looking? Are they watching? So it feels like he's trying to, like, get out of Dodge. He knows it's over. That's interesting. He doesn't have a pregnancy to do. His EO is getting ready to be enacted. JB, my dog. They can feel it. They can feel the change in the air. They can feel it. They know something's. I can feel it coming through the air tonight. I don't know the words, but I changed it. Oh no. So what's gonna be the impact? What is the impact? I told you January is Tower Month. I didn't tell you. You know, it came out in the card. January is Tower Month. I don't know if y'all saw that. I think it was 2 or 3 days ago. It was when I got back on, I think. After my break. So I think it was 2 readings backwards. I think it's 2. It might be the 27th. I think we did January. At the very end. I think at the very end. I don't know. That's what it is. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Okay, baby. Okay, impact. You know, this is really interesting. This says lack of focus, right? Oh, they'll be there on the 13th. Okay, this is lack of focus, but I read lack of freedom when I first saw it. So I'm going to go with my thing. I'm going to go with the freedom that, oh. Susie, I usually get, no, this is Susie, because she got documents. She got the pentacle. She's got the documents. The impact. She ain't never like you, and you finna know it. because we got the page and the queen in the impact. Okay, and this came back. Yeah, he's in military housing. So I think that's they're clued in, and he's feeling kind of hemmed in. And I said that was the dumbest thing they could have did. The dumbest thing they could have done was move on to military base. I'm like, that's not your protection. You know that, right? Genesis, in the beginning, book 1. That's weird. Genesis, the beginning, the start. Ooh. Yes, Susie is a backstabber. Believe that. Backstabber. I'm sorry. I thought about what the AI people did with her. How they kept her laugh, her smiling. I was like, she don't smile. She all, oh my God. Oh. They had that lady cheesing in that video. I was like, she don't smile. It's back. Yes. They might do it to him. Hey, Amy. This is my second live. Because my first one, we got frozen. So I've only been on 56 minutes, but I actually only have like 15 left. So I got to take the kids to therapy. Yeah, so that's why I normally get the Queen of Swords for her, I think. Because it's communication. Like her and little girl, preggers, they kind of share that card depending on what we're talking about. But she is a backstabber because this came out again. Remember, these 2 cards were like energy cards. Like, you know, they were either on the bottom or they were in the middle of the cut. Both of these cards were like energy cards, and now they're back. So it is what it is. It really is what it is. They might do it to him as part of the tower crumbling. Like, oh, look, we're not. Yep, the backstabber of my enemy is my friend. Because if you look at it, this guy is wearing red or orange. Orange. He's wearing orange. So they might do it to him. They might do it to him. Why do I feel like this got something to do with Ukraine? What did he do? Y'all, if this comes true, and I'm saying if, but, and that's wild. He only has 2 major arcana in this entire flow of cards. One is about him being a magician, being trickery and deceptive and manipulative. But the other one was the first card out. Judgment. Judgment for Voldemort. Judgment. He only got 2 major arcana, and those major arcana is like, your ass going to jail. And yeah, it's got something to do with what Biden said. All I know is they know. And it's, you know how some people can't be slick? Like they become more stiff or something. And you're like, wait, what you doing? What you up to? It feels like that. It feels like somebody peeped game was like, something's weird. Ooh, okay, thank you, girl. Look at the split, sweethearts. At the split. They do. They really do think they're smarter than us. Meanwhile, we peeping game. We haven't spoken yet because we trying to put it all together. Because we don't make rash moves. But it's going to be, it look like it's going to be sudden. 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 I think they're going to do it to him. I could be wrong. But he literally feels like the first domino. He might be the Tower of January. That's cool. Oh, look, and 1516. So you want to play like a devil? All right, fall. You bit the apple? Fall. Exactly. They are uniquely positioned for what's coming. I love how you have said that, Miss Leah. that feels completely formal. You are uniquely positioned. I love this split. Okay. Yo. This is going to be such a good movie. It is going to be so... Ooh, who's came out? Them hidden agendas. That's who's coming out. The hidden agendas. She's not going to be keeping them anymore. She's going to be leaking them. Deception, confusion, lack of understanding. What? What? Something is not right. Something is quite wrong. Something is not right. That's why I sing this song. All right. Let's get it. He should have been in jail. It should have been stopped. Like they said, when we had looked at the thing, they tried to get him back in 2018. Oh my goodness. She came back out, and in the right way this time. And this came out. Yes, yes. Everything done in the dark. Everything done in the dark. People forget the moon is lit by the sun. So everything done in the dark. Is it finna start on the full moon? That full moon energy is finna be something. Again, we're not gonna know because they're not back in the office and all this kind of stuff. But the shift has happened. That full moon energy is about to be something. Yes? Okay, girl. We got to see this. I got to see that. Okay. Thank you for showing me Steven. I appreciate it. Okay. But who was I supposed to be looking at? Oh, let's get... We got to go back to Jeffries, y'all. We got to go back to Jeffries. Jeffries literally said, nobody on this side feels like it was stolen. Jeffrey, baby. Jeffrey, you don't speak for me. You don't speak for me or her. Jeffrey, you don't speak for none of us, baby. And I hope y'all understand that. He don't speak for the party either. He is. He is. Okay. Because look, remember, he took that pay. So you better be reduced, honey. I thought you were going to be Speaker of the House. I thought so too. But guess what? They sick of you because you just effed up by saying that. So we're going to release the demons. Oh, listen. I'm for it. I am for it because this was a missed opportunity. Child, this was a missed opportunity. Because he could have been, I stand behind ETA. I stand behind SMART. I stand behind the recount. I mean, Sean, like, I understand to some level that there's a threat and whatever over his life and all that kind of junk. I do. But shut up. You know what I'm saying? Like, shut up. Like, why are you putting your foot in it and making it worse? It's already bad enough that she knows what you did. It's already bad enough that it came out in that report and you just don't know it yet. Shut up. You know what I mean? But to add nobody on this side. Okay, dog. Okay. Ooh, beautiful. I don't even know who that is, but we'll read on them real quick. Resistance to change. Yeah, you missed the opportunity. But when I say they coming for your ass, because we got the messages. We got the messages. And we're going to free your minds. Because they're going to find out about your dishonesty. Yes. Is it Vote who got you? Yo, it might be Vote. Heritage. Because, you know, they're tied in with the I. It might be Vote. They call him the Grim Reaper. (1992) during the Summer Olympics. in vogue. Free your mind. Music is so amazing. Yeah. They're gonna kick him. Bye, boo-boo. He had a chance to be Speaker of the House, but you can't be that. Like, shut up. And that's what people don't understand. Stop returning to the scene of the crime. Like, stop returning to the scene of the crime. Wow. I hope that's when we start rewriting a whole new one. Not them rewriting one, us. Because, you know, their plan was to be the one writing it. But we'll see, we'll see, shawty. I was talking about HJ. Because he can't, I told you, he came out talking about nobody on this side believes it was stolen. Meanwhile, the poll is 41% believe it was. Exactly. And 41%, you know it's more than that, right? Like, it's really more than that. Some people just won't say that they believe it was. It really does trace, like, really back to the is man. Yeah, worldwide. That was on the right side will rise. Those on the wrong side will fit. Yep. Like, and that's the part you have to be ready for. But okay. Careful, Sean. They will TikTok will end her live. Be careful, they'll end her live, child. We gotta you know, keep it coded. Candy coated. Okay. Yeah, when we were talking about Turkey Day and what happened on Turkey Day, next thing you know, it's like, zzz, and where y'all went? Where did y'all go? Okay. My love. Oh, man. I hate that song so much. Please don't put it in my head. All right. I got another few minutes. Oh, God. Why? Like, we could have... You could have been a contender. No. Yeah, HJ, boy. I was rooting for you. Okay. Hi, Kai. I miss my girl. My love, do you ever dream of? Can be colors. I've always hated that song. That song and I swear by the moon and the stars in the sky. I hate that song too. Why are you still preparing my live? Download. This is like the shortest live I've done and you're still preparing it? My computer is fully charged. Y'all, okay. I'm gonna reread it. I'm gonna reread the live. The message. It'll just be in this part of the live too. I'm gonna reread the message that I got. And it's weird, bro. But I can't argue with it. Because, you know, like readers are doing right now, they're doing their 2026 predictions. And I was like, all right, let me try. Let me try. And, you know, but you know what I got? Let me read it to you. And that's the crazy part about it, Andromeda, Seraphina, girl. Listen, we're the age of integration. We're the age of Disney movies. We're the age of Mr. Rogers and Sesame Street. We're the age of some of us Blue's Clues, you know, some of the, you know, around that little age and stuff. if we didn't watch it ourselves, we had little brothers and sisters who watched it. So it's like, because I did. I had a little brother and sister. No, I think I had kids at that point. But I had kids early. But either way, we're that age. So we know better. And so the fact that you have these little 40-something-year-old, you're like, you're the wrong age for this, honey. But somebody did this report, and it was actually really good. Or they did this video talk through. And they were trying to understand how come racism is back alive, like the way that it is right now. Like all this, oh, men are lonely, and all this, oh, people forgot about the white man. That's why the Democrats lost, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, how they forgot about you when it was really led by one of you? But anyway, so the point is because they are distanced from the reality of what that stuff was. And again, we're talking like grandpa or dad or somebody who's romanticizing the past. And so basically they're getting the romantic feature of how things used to be. Like, you know, back in the day, we didn't have to compete for jobs. Well, guess what? It's not because immigrants are here. It's because y'all asses got super greedy, don't want to pay nobody. Like, people aren't looking at the right result, you know? It's weird. And so they get the romanticized version of what back in the day was like. Never mind the fact that not every single white person was rich. Not every single white person had slaves. Not every single white person hated black people. Not every single white person had a job. Not every, like, people hated farmers. People hated farm hands. People, like there was no equality, like they thought among white people. There just was none. Irish people were white. They weren't white, though, but they were white, but they weren't white. They weren't the right white or whatever it is, right? But now they're just white. So it's like this area of time that they romanticize is like, your grandma killed your granddaddy. Did you know that? She fed your granddaddy poison. Did you know that? He wasn't out in the field working hard and died of a heart attack. No, she gave him poison. You know, like, that's what happened. That's why they were dying. It wasn't because of a heart attack. Or your grandma learned that high cholesterol could kill your granddaddy. So she made sure all he had was steak and potatoes. Very mobilized steak and potatoes. You know, like, your grandma was waiting for him to go because he was probably whooping her behind. Like, we're romanticizing stuff because people don't tell us about their hard times. That's what I love about some of what we get to do with content. You know, we've gone through that period of highlighter phase and stuff like that, where people are like, oh, my life is horrible because yours is so good. And it's like, yeah, they don't own any of that shit. They took videos next to. Like, we're getting away from, or we were getting away from that. But now it's like, wow. Anyway, why did this jump out? What were we just talking about? Oh, shit, I gotta go. What were we just talking about? Wait. Put your steak down. You were telling me something, the competition. Tell me something about competition. And that's a whole word right there, Dawn. That's a whole word. You know, and some people get it. Some men get it. Like, they're making videos and they're letting you know, like, dude, you didn't have to be anything but a man. Because she wasn't able to be anything but a woman. Now she gets to be a person. And guess what that means? You need to be one too. You need to be one too. Gosh, what is that about? You know what? It literally just tells the story we just told. Like, feeling like life is so hard. It, like, romanticized. I work the land and doing this and doing that. And then what they're choosing to do is some very hasty type of stuff, some reckless type of stuff, because they want this dream of being the people they swear to hate. Like, when people say eat the billionaires or eat the rich, I'd be like, you want to be them though. Because I remember back in 2022, the way people were worshiping Elon Musk. Everything he said, oh my God, he's so genius, he's so smart. I'm like, but he didn't make anything. He just invested. And then when you hear him talk, it's just word salad. Like literally the word salad, not what they say she does. Because when she was talking, she said stuff, but when he's just, and then I was pondering about when you stick a thing in a chip and, it's like really altruistic. Like thinking about the diseases we can cure if we stick things in the brain. Boy, you ain't thinking about no damn diseases. Unless you're talking about eugenics. Like, that's not why you want to put chips in people's brain. Yes, he grifted and he strong-armed them people. He forced the Tesla boys out. He forced the, what's the other one? PayPal, he met his match because Teal wasn't with it. Teal kicked him out. What's the other one? SpaceX, he didn't do that. And Neuralink, I don't even know if Neuralink was his thing. He hires the brains, which, it makes sense. If you need help, you do that. But stop, like, he makes it where they get erased. And he gets inventor. Like, that's what next to his name. And I'm like, bruh, you didn't invent nothing, though. Like, you literally... And it's funny, because I heard his dad... not heard, but read. His dad said, he's nothing but a 51-year-old boy. And I'm like, you are so right. He is... and you watch how they celebrate, right? Like, when you see that old little thing dancing... It's like, think about the children when they do the videos of children dancing. That's what you're looking at. You're looking at the little kid doing a little dance with a diaper on. You're a 79-year-old, 2-year-old, or like him when he's like so happy he was doing something. I was like, oh my God, you really are a little boy. Like, I've seen grown men happy, like football players or something like that, right? There's like a grown man happy. But then there's like a little boy and you're like, dang, this is Arrested Development for real. Like, I can see the boy. It's like, I see who you are and you're not who you pretend to be. A lot of men are like that, to be honest, especially the ones with podcasts. It's really weird. They go for the prettiest girls. That's the other part too, right? Because you got these men out here. You got these men out here talking about women are gold diggers. Women are gold diggers. Okay, so that's why you got your Lambo or a Porsche or whatever. Or that garbage truck, cyber truck. And then you go pull up somewhere because you're trying to pull the girl. Like, if you're going to use the lure, expect to catch the fish that likes the lure. You know what I mean? Like, that's how it works. If you go fishing, you caught a certain type of fish. Meanwhile, you got homegirl, Love Potion number 9, Sandra Bullock girl. That's one of my favorite movies. I need to watch that, actually. Let me write that down. Oh, I'm going to read the thing and then I got to go. I forgot I got to read it. Love Potion number 9. I love that movie. I think that was her first movie, like first major movie. The whole she pretty but don't know it. Like, there are a lot of women like that, for real. Meanwhile, though, because she's not pushing things up and sticking things out and cutting things over, you don't pay attention to her because you got to get the IG model or you got to get the... It's like, and then she don't want to go to McDonald's. She wants to go to $400 plates. And you're like, oh my gosh, she's such a gold digger. Okay, how about you get the normal girl? Get the normal girl. You know what'll happen when you get the normal girl? She gonna glow up. Unless you treat her like she's your mom. Because somebody in love will glow up. Oh, girl. Okay. Were you on here when I read his cousin's post? There's a post that she did on FB. And she's talking about, like, what happened to you? I'm so ashamed. I hate that we have the same last name or whatever. Miller's very common, so it doesn't even matter. Oh, you got to find it. You got to find it. It might not just be on FB. It might have been on, I don't know, because, Meta shares everything with its platforms, which is smart. But just look up Stephen Miller's cousin. And then the uncle did something, too. He said something. He's like, my parents would be so ashamed of you. Like, you wouldn't even let them in the country, you know. So, okay. Let me read it. And then I'm only 15 minutes away from the doctor. And then I got a 15-minute window. So, okay, let me not take that 15-minute window, but I'm only 15 minutes from the doctor, so I'll do these 3 minutes. It's a short message, but it was like, why are we doing this again? So when I read it, it says, okay, so the 2026 message. I don't know if y'all remember, but I got chastised one time, or 2 times actually, when I tried to sit down and be like, all right, let's channel a message. And it's like, oh, we don't perform for you. I was like, what? What? You don't perform? Okay. I mean, I wasn't asking you to perform, but I understood, because it kind of does feel like a performance, you know, like, oh, but I'm like, I really just want to bring the message to the people. But at the same time, it is kind of like, check your intention though. Is that all you are trying to do? And it's like, I guess not really. Because on some levels, like, how come other people get to? You know, like, y'all don't talk to me every day. And it's kind of like, you kind of don't listen to us every day. Oh, yeah, that's right. All right. But anyway, so the message I got, like this. So it started out with landmines. That's, I guess I do a warm-up, like a run-up, a run-up to the message. So it's like, landmines, corporations blow up. I'm like, literally? But then I heard, many things will topple this year. The weight of the secrets being exposed will be too much of a burden to bear. The crows don't whisper, because I immediately thought about the video that was shared with the crows in DC. And it says the crows don't whisper. And then I heard the saying that I just heard like recently. And it was interesting because it showed up many, many times. But I think the message is like, I don't understand why it shows up, because it's very biblical in a way. And I'm like, I'm not that biblical. You know, I'm a God's girl, but I'm not a scripture Bible thumper. But the thing I heard after hearing the crows don't whisper, I couldn't get my mind totally wrapped around it. So I looked it up real quick. And it was, there, but for the grace of God, go I, which was said by John Bradford in 1600s. But it's loosely based around 1 Corinthians 15:10. All right. So I'm like, okay, I don't totally understand that yet. And then I heard tune in. So I'm like, I'm tuning in. It's like, no, write that down. Okay. So this is a message to you. Tune in. The world gets louder, so let your soul speak softer. Do not respond to the external. Tune in to the internal. Literally lean into the spirit, your God, your creator, your source of love and guidance, whatever you call it. And then it told me, let them know they are not alone. We are with you. The waters won't be calm, but the boat will be still. It will not capsize. You will not drown. Tune in. Seek the I, like EYE, the I in the storm. And then it said again, there, but for the grace of God, go I. Oh, I kind of understand that one now. Okay. And that was interesting, because when I got to the boat part, I'm like, but that's not how the Jesus story goes. The Jesus story is, he calmed the waters. You know, he's like, peace be still, or something like that. And that's what happens. But it's like, no, the waters won't be calm, but your boat will be. I'm like, okay. So that was very interesting. But then it said, July of this year, things took a turn. Look back and you will see the clues. It has not all been what it seems. You were too riled up to notice the paint chipping off the facade. Be more intentional about your peace. Tune in. Adjust your antennas away from their frequency. And I saw and heard like the radio. It says, receive the messages we have been sending you. Tune out to tune in. I was like, okay. And then I heard again, there, but for the grace of God, go I. think I kind of understand that one. I think I understand that one. Okay, anyway. It says, listen with better ears and closed mouths. Don't rush to judge or be quick to spout out half-truths. You are poisoning the well. And I was like, oh, I got that from you yesterday. Because I was like, what am I talking about? You know? I was like, why am I saying you're poisoning the well? You're poisoning the well. Because I'm like, I don't think of like that. And then when it repeated, I was like, I guess I was channel. Okay, got it. So then I heard victory is near. Now this went biblical. It said, vengeance is mine. I was like, what? Like, listen, are we going there? But then it said, don't taint your soul with things don't taint your soul with things left. I got to say it the way it was said. Don't taint your soul with things best left undone or unsaid. Neither can be taken back once they've been unleashed unto the world, and that harm will rebound to the one causing it. Don't let it be you. Then it said, this is a 1 year only by your standards. I was like, well, okay. I'll repeat that. This is a 1 year only by your standards. If it helps you to cling to conventions that are not of heavenly creations, so be it, as long as it brings you peace. None of these traditions, however, actually resonate outside of humanity itself. That is all made up. Everyone has free will and is not bound to the boxes man creates to feel better about the world or their place in it. Rituals only create reverence until you become that for yourself. Then it said, I can give you predictions of wars and natural disasters, but if it creates a sense of helplessness or even hopelessness, then what good has it served? But I will tell you this. The shift has already long ago started. The end has already been determined. It's just your timeline that needs to catch up, to wake up, to create the pathway for its arrival. This is a very passive group of people, those outside of the collective. They've been so beaten down in spirit that they do not hear what their own has been saying. So no, I am not, at this time, going to tell you of earthquakes and plane failings. And I hesitated on how to spell plane, because I didn't know if we were talking about like plane, like 3D or whatever, or were we talking about plane like fly, or were we talking about plane like regular? I don't know. But I went ahead and wrote it with plane, like Plane. So whichever one that is. I think it's multiple. And it says, but I am going to say, do better, be better, then you can have better. A natural disaster wouldn't change that, though it could hasten up your progress towards purpose. This is what you need to know going into your new year. I'll be back to share the other stuff when it's less important to you. Blessed. I was like, what? Oh, they're going to kill me for this message. They're going to be like, what? No, I have to have my rituals, And it's like, it makes sense, though. That was the message I got for 2026. So the message I got for 2026 was really be about yourself. And it's interesting because like I said, with the not like I said, like I read, it says here, seek the I. Like, so, like in a hurricane, there's an I where it's nice, peaceful, and calm. But then it also said the I in the storm. I'm getting goosebumps again. So it's like with all this storm going around us, we have to find who we are. And it was interesting because when I was talking about it, I was like, I know community is a big thing that we have to cultivate. In-person community, online communities. But the extra part of it is don't create the wrong one. You have to know who you are in order to attract more of like-minded and aligned people. So that's 2026's message for now. And the impression I got too was like, I don't want you carrying negative or fear into the next year, bars. I want you thinking of who you want to be and then be that. So I was like, awesome. Yeah, I'm leaving now. But thank you, by the way. It's just I gotta marinate on that some more. And I was like, that's okay. So now I gotta put on a bra. All right, y'all. I will probably be back on. Let me not give you a time, but it'll be to. I want to finish reading. So I'll probably put out a post or a story or something and be like, hey, I'm going to be back on. And I'll do it that way. All right, you guys. Peace. Bye. Wait, wrong button. Bye.